Hey, what's up YouTube? Got a review of Crysis 2 today. This game is pretty cool in some aspects, and in some other parts I'm pretty disappointed. Now, first off, I want to say that this is probably the absolute best graphics I have ever seen on a first-person shooter in any game I have ever played, ever. The graphics are absolutely completely stunning in this game. It's amazing. The water is unbelievable. I usually judge a game by how clean and nice the water looks in some games like Fallout 3, where you just have incredible water scenery. This is right up there with it. It's just great graphics. Start off with the single player, I guess, a little bit. The single player itself is pretty neat. The whole process, you know, I've only gone a couple levels into it, but again, single player, absolutely gorgeous scenery. Everything is rendered beautifully. I can't say enough about how good this game looks. The mechanics of it are pretty clean. They do it very well. The integration of your powers, where you can armor up, or you can cloak, or you know, kind of play however you want, which is kind of an interesting thing. They're not forcing you down a hallway as to how you want to play the game. If you want to be a badass and sit out in the middle and shoot everybody in the face, you can do that. And if you want to go cloak and walk past everybody to the checkpoints, you're more than welcome to do that too. Which is actually pretty nice. I haven't seen that in any modern first-person shooters lately, where they're pretty much just chucking you down a hallway and here you go. This game, as far as the story goes, I'm not really too far into it yet. It seems to be pretty cool so far. It's definitely an interesting storyline, and I won't talk about it too much because I don't want to kill it for anybody who hasn't seen it yet. But as far as single players go, if you were into first-person shooters, and this is definitely a game you should pick up. It's good. The weapons in this are pretty neat. They go from regular weapons to alien weapons, which kind of puts a neat twist on things. It's not like Halo-ish, if that's what you're thinking. This game really kind of has its own flavor, and I don't know if any of you have played the first one. The first one was good. I played it briefly on the computer. I never really got into it because I never had a computer that could run Crysis 1. And for those of you on PC, you know that's definitely a resource hog on the PC. But needless to say, this game is definitely cool, and it's got a lot of neat features to it. Multiplayer, you know, I really want to like the multiplayer because I like the single player so much, but you know, I'm having a hard time with it. And you know, it's barely launched a couple days ago, so I don't want to slam it too much. When it's not lagging, it's nice, it's cool, it's fun. It's definitely a switch in tactics from what most folks are used to. If you like to run around and ground pound like I do, you're just gonna get your ass handed to you over and over again. This game, you have to move a little more slower, more methodical, mainly because everybody's cloaked and camping in bushes and hiding and ready to shoot you in the back. I would say that 9 out of 10 of my deaths in the multiplayer so far have been getting shot in the back. And I think that once I learn the maps and understand how it flows a little better, that definitely is not going to be an issue. But right now, the only problem that I have with the multiplayer, one, you know, I haven't played all the game scenarios yet. I've played a couple of them. They are pretty cool. They've got some interesting twists on things that are enjoyable. They have, you know, kill streaks, and let me talk about the kill streaks for a second. First of all, I hate kill streaks with an absolute passion. I think it's the most retarded thing ever. I think it rewards people for camping, and it pisses me off to no end. That's one of the biggest things I hate about Call of Duty is you know, the kids sitting with the dual Rafikas in the bush somewhere, just hosing everybody in the back can sit there and just get kill streak after kill streak all day long. So anyways, this game fixed that. And what I mean by that is you do get kill streaks in this game, and so you can kill a certain number of guys, but you have to get it by collecting their dog tags. So not only do you have to kill them, but you have to go over to their dead body and pick up a dog tag off of it. And your kill streaks are based off of how many dog tags you have, which is actually, I think, a great idea, because it prevents the guy from sitting up there with a sniper rifle up high somewhere, you know, just from kicking everybody's ass because he got a good spot, and camping, and it's great. I like that. So that's a positive about the multiplayer. Bad thing is it's EA. You know, I've been too lazy to look up the fact if this is a dedicated server or not. But man, there is a ton of lag on the servers the first couple days, and it's expected. But I mean, it's to the point where you know, you'll see in some of the kill cams in the video here, they're shooting literally 10 feet behind me, 5 feet behind me, and then I'm dropping dead, even on the kill cams. Absolutely insane. I don't understand how that works, but whatever. Hit detection is an issue right now. Can it be patched? Is it probably lag? Yes, yes, yes. And for those of you wondering, I have really good internet. It's not my internet. This has been a problem. Many people, other YouTube commentators that I talk to, they all have the same issue right now. There's just a ton of lag. You know, the only thing, one of the other things I don't like about or a couple things I don't like about the multiplayer. One, there's no hardcore mode. And those of you who know, have played with me or have followed my videos for a while, you know that if there's hardcore, I'd rather be doing that. But you know, it's whatever. And like I said, I haven't unlocked it. Maybe there is up at the higher level, but I haven't unlocked it if it is. I'm definitely going to hold on to this game. It's definitely worth keeping. Another thing that's kind of weird about this is it's got a class-based. Well, you've got class-based systems, and you've got lots of customizations for each gun, which is neat. I like that too. So you can pick a gun, you can put an ACOG on it if you want, you can put a hollow point on it, or a hollow sight. I'm sorry, or you can go iron sights or silencers or whatever else. There's a whole smorgasbord of things you can stick on it. The actual problem with that is these guys unlock better guns because they're a higher level, and it's the same thing with any other first-person shooter, you know, Battlefield or whatever else. You know, the guys who are higher up have better guns, and they're just going to continue to pwn. So there's a curve that you have to deal with, and some people may not be prepared for or want to deal with. But for the most part, I will have to say that the game is definitely a buy. The graphics are stunning. Gameplay, the mechanics are solid, and you know, if they can just fix that lag problem in the multiplayer, I'm definitely keeping this. I'm going to stick to it until the next good first-person shooter comes along, which is probably going to be Battlefield 3. Is the next one that I see on the future that's going to be playable. So, anyways, I'm going to give it 4 out of 5 stars. And the only reason I'm not giving it 5 out of 5 stars is just because the servers are all messed up. And, you know, it may be fixed, and it may be a 5 out of 5 in, you know, a few weeks. Who knows? But that's my review for right now, and well, that's it. Well, thanks for watching, and for those of you who aren't our subscribers, please subscribe.